Alright boys, welcome back to the next vehicle that has been updated in Jailbreak. Today we have the Model 3 Tesla. It's been updated, it's just that it has clear windows. To my knowledge, Jailbreak's plan is to actually give every vehicle in Jailbreak see-through windows eventually, but today they updated the Model 3. Now you can see all the way through the car. It looks pretty sick. I don't think I need to do any speed tests for you guys in this video because it's a pretty standard speed. Like, it's nothing phenomenal, nothing really to compare. In my opinion, it is somewhat of a normal Lamborghini sort of speed, if you know what I mean. So it's got 4 seats. That third seat in the middle doesn't count as a seat. Kind of disappointing to me, but I guess if you looked at 3 people all squashed together in the back row, it would look pretty funny. So you can see you got that light up dashboard. That's supposed to look like that. They wanted to make it look a bit futuristic. Another thing you may notice when you're driving forward and backward with the acceleration and brake, you may notice it does a little bit of a tilt. I think Jailbreak is also going to do that for all the vehicles eventually as well. This means that every time you accelerate, the bottom will tilt toward the ground, and then when you brake, the front will tilt to the ground. And when you turn from side to side, which I'm about to show you guys, you may or may not notice that the screen tilts a little bit, which is actually the car tilting into each turn, which is great. As I explained in my previous video when I did, well, not the previous video, my first video in this small series with all the new vehicles, the new Lamborghini Urus, or as Jailbreak calls it, the Cirrus, also leans into the turns. This is great because it means that when you crash into something, it's less likely for you to topple over. So when you're going around turns, it also looks cooler. I'll just drive in third person for a little bit in a minute, and you'll notice that the gaps from the car body to the wheels increases and decreases based on which way you're turning. It's actually a great idea. I think the cars look a lot better now when you drive them. So I'm just going to go through the Golden Gate Bridge. You can see that my screen is tilting quite a fair bit from when I do the turns. And I'm going to show you a bit of what the skins look like. So this one is the deep purple style skin. More on that if you watch my Charon review, which I'll probably put at the end of the video, like in the end screen. So off-road, this is quite good. I'm just not the best driver off-road, to be honest. I'm great on the roads because I've got a lot of practice with drifting and all that, but yeah, so this car, because it does all the leaning and tilting, it's actually got quite good handling off-road. When it hits a bump, it recovers quite well. If you're in a car that hasn't got that sort of update yet, then you would notice that the when it hits a bump, it'll just flop over straight away, which is not ideal for getting away from cops or being a cop in a chase. So this is actually a great vehicle if you want to do a group chase with multiple cops. I think the Model 3, I don't know if I already own it, but I think the Model 3 costs 60k, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here's a cool trick, by the way, of how to get into the military base. If you just hit that bump and then rocket fuel in. Yeah, I just want to show you that. So the turning circle, the steering, it's got a pretty standard turning circle, nothing phenomenal, not like a motorbike or the dune buggy. It's just a standard turning circle. You can test this by either drifting in a circle or just doing normal circles, but normal circles are normally a lot wider and you might crash into stuff while testing that. So you can measure the circle when you drift. So now I'm going to do the acceleration. So you guys can listen to the audio, and the audio will sort of tell you that I'm at the top speed by the time I get to the end of this runway. So a great way to also, if you want to do like races with your friends, or if you're just doing acceleration tests or whatever and you want to show someone, doing 3 horns, like what some YouTubers in GTA do, is a great way to indicate when you want to start the race. So yeah, that's what I'll do to indicate normally when I'm about to start a race. Like I do races with my friends all the time, and we always do a honk start. So yeah, the acceleration is actually quite good. Not the best, definitely not roadster worthy, but yeah, quite good. It copes really well with the rocket fuel. I know that some vehicles, rocket fuel does barely anything, but the rocket fuel with this car is actually quite good. So I'm going to spawn another one real quick, and then I'll show you guys some skins and how they look inside and out. I think I went past it, there it is. So yeah, this is the deep purple based one with the blue pixel. This is the super lime based one, internal and out. This is the hot orange inside and out. You can see that the dashboard screen stays the same color no matter what you've got, which I think is actually quite a great addition. You keep this in mind that not all new cars are going to have a secondary body color. So doing the chrome is not always going to work. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next episode, and please leave a like to support the channel. See you guys next time.